Scorpios, how you doing? Kiya.jadai here with your favorite Go Tarot, just tapping into the energy for you guys. Y'all, it's Mercury retrograde. What's going on? I want to see what is the surrounding energy. We're just going to go with the flow, okay? Today's date is February 28th. My bad, y'all can't see that. Pause it, look backwards. I don't care. It's February 28th, 2026. Tomorrow is March 1st, okay? What's going on in the energy? Holy Spirit. Scorpio, I asked for a timeline and the universe said it's the wrong time. Okay, 42 could be significant, or 24 could be significant, or 6, or June. Okay, we also have it's time to let go. 44 could be significant. Heavy on the fours, 444, you are protected, okay? 8 could be significant as well, or August. Take the energy how it resonates. All right, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and just see what's going on with you guys. We're gonna get a couple spreads and just see whatever it is that you guys need to hear at this time. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels for Scorpio, what do they need to hear? What's going on right now on this Mercury retrograde? We have the 7 of Wands coming out, okay? Stepping into your courageous energy, 9 of Wands, very courageous, very resilient, okay? Feeling a little fatigued, okay? Drained of your energy because you've been fighting for so long. Very determined, trying to gain control and maintain it. Okay, but you're persevering. Leo energy, Sagittarius energy, heavy fire off the bat, very passionate. More fire. 4 of Wands coming out, okay? Okay, so this has to do with something in your family, okay? This could be the family you're building or the family you came from. Either way, you are standing up for what you believe when it comes to your family. Hold on. All right, it's interesting because I stopped this video on 212. So 212, look up angel number 212. I feel like, Scorpio, you're kind of going with the flow of things, okay? You're not really sure if this is going to work out on your like if we're going to come out on the up and up on this, but you're still like, I'm still going to do what I need to do. I'm up for the challenge type of energy, okay? Any more, please, Scorpio? The 8 of Wands came out, and I saw it at the back of the deck. Okay, something's going to happen fast. Heavy fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, something is happening in haste. You're taking action. You're like, you know what? Your hard work is getting ready to pay off. It's like you're tired. You were tired of waiting around. I'm hearing no one's coming to save me, so I need to go ahead and get up and do what I need to do. For Scorpio. We have the 6 of Wands, okay? Yeah, whatever it is that you're doing, this could be you like collabing with family or just community coming together, okay? So I don't know if it's some type of event coming together or you just getting a team together. Either way, it's success and prosperity. It's prosperity on the horizon, okay? This is going to bring you recognition, satisfaction, victory. You're going to receive praise. I don't know if you're doing something online or you're doing something with the public. You are getting ready to see just how many supporters and fans you have. You are getting ready to be in the spotlight if you're not already in the spotlight. Back in the deck, we have the High Priestess. Okay, this could be something you already knew. This is why you started to take action. This is why you're still taking action and being resilient, and courageous, because you're like, you know what? I know this is going to pay off. Okay, man, nothing will stop me now. I'm seeing the Chariot in my mind's eye. Okay, you're very passionate. You are very determined. You're like, got your head in the game. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, you know, as a Scorpio, you're very intuitive as it is. I mean, like as is. So of course the High Priestess comes out. What's the High Priestess? Isn't that card? Isn't it Aries? I'm not sure. Yeah, very passionate as a Scorpio, and it's showing. Okay, Holy Spirit, give me more, please. We have the Five of Pentacles coming out in reverse. Okay, coming out of hardship, you're getting assistance. You're being very optimistic. I'm like stumbling on my words because I'm so like, the energy is so like excited. Like my mind is moving faster than my mouth can. Okay, your faith is being restored. Your spiritual awareness is being enlightened, it being heightened. Okay, you could be quitting a job to start your own business. You're like, you know what? I'm tired of working 9 to 5. I'm about to do my own shit. Okay, I'm about to do my own shit. And you know what? I don't blame you. We have the Three of Wands. Okay, yes, you've gained foresight. You're gaining that self-confidence. You're starting to believe in yourself. You could be planning to move, maybe thinking of moving abroad. You have the Hierophant. Doing something by the book, okay? You have a lot of wisdom with this Hierophant coming out. You have some knowledge you're getting ready to share if you're not sharing it already. You are someone who people look up to. Okay? Hierophant talks about marriage. We have the 10 of Pentacles come up. No wonder why this fiery energy is coming out. No wonder why you're being courageous. No wonder why you're being resilient. No wonder why you're taking action fast. No wonder why you're like, you know what? I have to keep going. I'm trying to build independent wealth, generational wealth. I'm trying to leave an inheritance for my kids, for my great grandkids, my great. Listen, I don't have time to play. I'm trying to plant seeds in the soil for generations down the line. Okay, I'm trying to retire now, not later when I'm old and gray. Okay? Okay, Scorpio, come. All right now, being very strategic. Okay, we have the Hangman. Holy Spirit, why do we have the Hangman for Scorpio? We have the Hermit coming up for the Hangman. The Hangman with the Hermit. I feel like there was a season where you were uncertain, okay? It's like you didn't have a lack of direction. All it took for you, all you needed to do was look deep within inside yourself. All you needed to do was quiet everyone else and go into solitude and listen to yourself, okay? And if you haven't done this already, you need to, okay? I don't know if you're starting to get doubtful, of course, because when you're trying to build something as big as the 10 of Pentacles, of course the doubt is going to creep in. So this could have you feeling like you don't know which way to go. You do know which way to go. Okay, so there's a need for you to go into hermit mode. There's a need for you to keep your plans on the hush. Okay? There's a need for you to be patient. That's why we didn't get a time. It's the wrong time right now, but keep planting those seeds. Okay? It is the wrong time right now, but keep planting those seeds. Holy Spirit, Scorpio, back of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. Exactly. New beginnings. Good news. It's on the horizon. You are inspired. Okay? Getting in the game. Exactly. Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay. I'm here for it. Let's get some more. Hold on, I can't even get a good shuffle for y'all. Holy Spirit. For Scorpio, do more, please. Group chat energy. The real conversation happens off screen. Multiple stories circulate. You're being observed. Okay? People got your name up in their group chats. They're like, where's Scorpio? Where have they been? Why aren't they coming on anymore? Why don't they want to hang with us anymore? What are they doing that's so important? You talk to Scorpio lately? No. They answering the phone for you? No. Scorpio's in grind mode. Okay? They're trying. Remember I said you need to keep your business on a hush? They're wondering what it is you're doing. Okay? Everybody ain't always happy for you, so that's why I say you need to pop out when it's time. It's the wrong time. It's the wrong time. It ain't time to pop out right now. Anyone, please, for Scorpio. You are a drama magnet. Chaos gravitates toward you. Messy energy follows. Protect your emotional space. Exactly. They want to know what's going on with you so they can project their insecurities and their negativity onto you. Because how dare you move on without us? Who do you think you are? Oh, you think you're better than us now? What does this mean for us? Oh, we can't come? I'm hearing that song by Lotto. I forget what it's called, where she was like, I told them meet me at the top, and I think they got lost. Did they get lost? 111 1117 on the timer. Where they at? Oh, okay. Emotional detox. Clearing old attachments. Cleanse your heart. You're releasing what weighs you down. Healing begins with honesty. Exactly. You could be going deep within, realizing maybe this is, we're going to notice this when you finally go into hermit mode. If you're not there already, you're starting to realize who's good for you and who's not. Okay, whose energy you've been harboring onto. What's yours and what isn't yours. We have jealous reaction. Something triggered their insecurity. Jealousy rises quickly. Emotions hit sharper than expected. You could have shared your plan with someone and they didn't take it well. Okay, take the energy here resonates. This could be past, present, or future energy. Either way, someone is going to give a reaction that you're going to think is jealousy, but you're also, I feel like you're going to second guess it, like, oh, maybe that wasn't. No, this is your confirmation. They're jealous. Okay, something triggered their insecurity. It's almost as if it's like, why didn't I come up with that type of energy I'm getting? Because on this card, she's sick, like. Or it's like when you start getting this fame and this goodwill and supporters riding high in the spotlight, like people are going to be sick. Okay. Like, I can't believe it was them. Why isn't it me? Upgrade your life. Small improvements compound fast. Your habits shape your future. You're building a better version of yourself. Exactly. Look at these steps. Remember I said a couple minutes ago, 13:33 on the timer. Remember I said a couple minutes ago, where did Scorpio go? Why aren't they answering the phone? Ooh, you talk to Scorpio? No, I ain't talk to Scorpio. Scorpio's upgrading their life. Okay. Scorpio's tired of the same old. Receipts ready. Evidence is lining up. Messages reveal motives. Truth is undeniable. Okay, you're getting ready to get some truth about who's really for you, like I said. Okay, I don't know if this is proof coming out that, the people you thought were for you really ain't for you. This could be gossip behind your back, or this is people getting proof that you ain't come here to play. Okay, or you could be, you could have like told people what it is you're like, what you want to do. Like, for example, I want to retire in the next 2 years, and people were like, okay, Scorpio 1444 on the timer. Like, all right. And no one believed you. No one thought it was possible. Okay, and now you're like, you know what? I bet. So I'm gonna just go ahead behind the scenes and do what I need to do. I'm gonna be the proof. So now you're getting your receipts ready. You're getting ready to pop out ever so slowly, and show the proof. Show that, oh shit, they wasn't playing. Yeah, we didn't come here to play with y'all. We're not going here to play with y'all. Need more, please, for Scorpio. Come do, Holy Spirit. We have backstage talk. Conversations about you happen when you're not in the room. Multiple voices blend into one story. Someone is spreading narratives. Okay. Drama storm. Chaos hits at once. Emotions rise quickly. Stay grounded in the noise. Exactly. When you're trying to build something as big as the 10 of Pentacles, you best believe they gonna be talking. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing enough. Just period. I'd rather have haters than not have any at all. I'm just give you real shit. I didn't come here to be average. Bet on yourself. Your potential is worth the risk. Your courage builds opportunity. You are your best investment. Exactly. I didn't come here to be average. Bet on yourself. Because when you bet on yourself, you're going to win every time. Guaranteed. One more, please, for Scorpio. Text me back. Came out in reverse. Okay, you're waiting for a reply. The silence feels intentional. The lack of response becomes its own message. You're not texting no one back right now. Like I said in the beginning of this reading, no one is hearing from Scorpio. Scorpio is focused at this time. Okay, back of the deck, the shade is real. Subtle comments reveal hidden resentment. Small signals matter. Shade never lies. Okay. I'm not surprised. Let's get some tea. Holy Spirit and angels for Scorpio. Let's go a little deeper. Okay? Just a little bit. What is the energy underneath all of this? Holy Spirit for Scorpio. The word receipts again. Plot twist. The screenshots were saved and the messages were archived. The evidence is airtight and ready to blow things up. Plot twist, new info just dropped and it's juicy. Suddenly the dots connect and the real story is showing up, okay? So whatever lies was spread about you, everybody get ready to see who the real liar is. This period. Okay, you're letting your actions speak. Okay, it's giving like believe what you want to believe, like, and they believed what they wanted to believe, and now they're starting to see like, damn, I should have never believed that bullshit. What's done in the dark always comes to the light, and then being that it's Mercury retrograde, all this shit is getting ready to, okay. Unfold. Troubled past. The past lingers like smoke in the room, even if it's buried. Its energy hasn't left the building. This could be old friends, old flings. I don't know. Either way. Or this could represent like this fiery energy that's coming up, you know, that's brewing up inside of you. This is because, like, I feel like this is because coming up, I'm hearing you didn't have enough. Okay. So now it's like, nothing will stop me now. That anger is still like brewing inside of you. So it's like, you know, I got to get it by any means. Inner turmoil. They may be smiling on the outside, but they're spiraling on the inside. Pretending everything is fine has become its own crisis. This is a hater. They portraying them to be so happy for you or to be happy with their life, and they're not. Okay? Big break, a major moment is brewing. This could be the launch, the offer, or the shout out that changes everything. Back of the deck, drama queen. Don't get pulled into the drama. If peace showed up, they'd start a fight out of boredom. Okay. Holy Spirit and the angels. Let me get one card, please, for Scorpio out of this deck here. And then get some advice. Oh, shit. We have leash. Okay, 46 could be significant, or 10, or 1, maybe your life path 1, I don't know. Take the energy how it resonates. Or October could be significant. Surrendering autonomy quietly and bending to emotional demands. Seek balance relationships and set empathy limits wisely. Okay, let's read this a little bit more in depth. 46. Message. You are silently surrendering your autonomy, bending gradually to the emotional demands and expectations of another person. The leash that guides you is often invisible, woven from threads of guilt, a sense of obligation, or a deep desire for external approval. You may feel the subtle constraint and even mistake it for intimacy or connection, not realizing the price being paid. This card reveals a quiet loss of self within the dynamic of a relationship, reminding you that true bonds are built not on compliance. Okay? Guidance. This card calls for a careful examination of your boundaries within relationships. You may be quietly surrendering your autonomy, bending to the emotional demands, expectations, or moods of another. The leash is often invisible, woven from threads of guilt, obligation, or a deep desire for approval. Just repeat it, okay? You might feel the constraint. Listen, they don't want this message to get out. You might feel the constraint. We're going to work through this Mercury retrograde though. But mistake it for love or connection. This card reveals a loss of self where your own needs and identity become secondary. Seek relationships where giving and receiving are mutual and balanced. Set empathy limits wisely. You can care for someone deeply without being consumed by them or responsible for their emotional state. You are learning to take what's yours and leave what isn't. Okay, journaling prompts. Okay, if you don't journal, maybe it's a good time to start. Ask yourself, where am I surrendering my autonomy to keep the peace? And how can I set a healthy boundary without guilt? Okay, something I'm learning with myself as well is setting healthy boundaries with people is probably the hardest thing I've ever done. I ain't gonna lie. Especially as someone who's grown up with anxiety. It makes me so anxious when I set a healthy boundary with someone because 222 on the timer, when I just looked at 222, whatever. Because when you set a boundary with someone, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be favorable to that person, and they're probably not going to take it well. And the way they take it has nothing to do with you, but it may affect you because one, it may cause you to have to cut this person off. Okay, and that's not something we would, want to do, especially if it's someone you love or someone you really care for, okay? But if you ask yourself, is this the best decision for me? And the answer is yes, that's all that matters. That doesn't mean it's easy, but that's all that matters, okay? Because the more you be true and authentic to yourself, the more the universe opens up those blessings and you clear out what doesn't need to be there and make room for what needs to be there. Okay? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, could we get some advice, please, for Scorpio? I don't like when they come up like that. For Scorpio, please. Protected. Find solace and safety knowing you're sheltered and guided through life's storms to calm shores, okay? You are protected. What's for you is for you. Can't nobody stop this but you. Came on a challenging position. River of release. Drift along the river of release where waters carry away burdens, guiding towards renewal. Release what no longer serves you. Scorpio. They're coming out the 9. Emerging dawn. Trust that every ending is another beginning coming in disguise. I'm seeing some people going to get cut off. This could be family, friends. Hey, everybody can't eat at the table. God don't bless no mess. Period. Getting advice. Seek guidance with an open heart, ready to learn and grow from the wisdom offered by others. Okay, if you don't already, maybe just try a therapist. You know, everybody, I feel like everybody needs a therapist. Ain't nothing wrong with therapy, just period. Never too good for therapy. I don't want to hear, I don't need a therapist. I don't need no trainer telling me what to do. You do. Okay. A good one. Sometimes you gotta go through a couple to find a good one. Okay. One more please for Scorpio. Yeah. Act with clarity. Focus your intentions. Navigate decisions with clear insight and purpose. Okay. A therapist will help you do that because they're not emotionally attached to the situation like you are, so they can give you a better perspective. Okay. Okay. I'm being called to get my other deck to give you some more advice on this. Holy Spirit and angels for Scorpio. Miracles. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. Okay, nothing is impossible. There's this saying I heard a while ago. It was like the universe, you may have a budget, but the universe doesn't. Speak what it is that you want. Okay, this generational wealth, this retirement before you get old and gray, it's 1000% possible. Okay, this courageous and resilient energy that you have brewing inside of you, taking action and doing what you need to do, that'll get you there, promise. What is that? That card shouldn't even be in here. No facts. Never has the facts. Makes shit up, lies. I could have sworn I said earlier someone was spreading lies about you. Don't we have that on your drama magnet? The real receipts is coming out. People are getting ready to see all this bullshit people was making up about you. What's some bullshit? Okay. Okay. One more please for Scorpio. Okay. Detach. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. Back of the deck. See it through. You don't always finish what you start and then talk badly to yourself because of it. Break the karmic pattern by seeing a project through to the end and then be proud of what you accomplished. Okay? See it through, Scorpio. You're closer than you think. All this hate that they spewing your way, give them something to really hate on. Give them something to really talk about. Okay, I'm like, you ain't got no choice but to stunt now. They already talk about you. You just getting started. What the fuck? You might as well give them something to really talk about. All right, Scorpio. All right, no, Scorpio. Come through with it. All right, y'all. I'm open for personal readings. You could find my information in the description box if you feel called. If not, I still love y'all. We will talk soon. I'm going to get up with y'all. Stay blessed. Peace.